I'm Ashley Emerson from Westover Hills Library. Welcome to Teen Book Buzz, where we discuss the great books available to our patrons. This month's topic is fantasy books. Lord Blackheart is a villain out for revenge. With his new sidekick Nimona, a shapeshifter, they plan to take on the institution of law enforcement and heroics and show the kingdom they aren't the good guys they claim to be. However, Nimona is much more villainous than Blackheart is, and their minor acts of chaos soon escalate into something more dangerous that makes Blackheart think the final showdown may not be with the heroes, but in trying to stop Nimona. Find out what happens in Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. Magnus Chase has had his share of bad luck, living on the streets of Boston after his mom died 2 years ago. His luck goes from bad to worse when he learns his uncle Randolph, someone his mother always told him to stay away from, is looking for him and is quickly thrown into a world of Norse mythology that he never knew existed. Now, Magnus has to go on a quest to find a long-lost artifact and prevent Ragnarok from starting in Magnus Chase and the Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. When Jude was 7, her parents were murdered and she and her sisters were whisked away to live in the fairy high court. Now, 10 years later, Jude is desperate to belong despite many of the Fae hating humans. She wants to follow in her adopted father's footsteps and become a knight, but her fairy peers are more interested in seeing her fail. Jude takes matters into her own hands by accepting an offer to serve as one of the prince's spies and plunging herself into the middle of dangerous court intrigue. Jude will have to stay one step ahead to get what she wants in The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Scythe by Neil Shusterman takes place in a world where science and technology has solved humanity's greatest problems, and even helped conquer death. Instead, people are chosen to serve as spies, who must help keep the population under control by ending the immortal lives of select people. Main characters Citra and Rowan have been chosen to join the spies, and while neither is excited about the opportunity, as their apprenticeships begin, they find themselves thrown into a world of corruption and secrets they never expected to find. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo is a high-stakes, fast-paced heist novel set in the author's popular Grishaverse. When one of Ketterdam's richest merchants offers Kaz Brooker a chance at a deadly heist in exchange for enough money to retire on, Kaz is quick to agree. The story is told in multiple perspectives from Kaz and the rest of his crew as they find themselves stuck in the middle of opposing factions that are turning this heist into much more than they bargained for. Here are a few more great fantasy books. The Rise of Kyoshi is a continuation of the Avatar: The Last Airbender universe about fan favorite Avatar Kyoshi's early years. Master of One is another heist story with the cast on the hunt for ancient Fae relics. Six Crimson Cranes is a fairy tale retelling with a princess on a journey to save her brothers from a curse. Thanks for tuning in. All of these books and more can be found in our online catalog where you can place a hold and pick them up at a library branch near you. Happy reading!